I mean, so like 3,000. How'd it feel? When did you get back? How'd that work? Did they just like send you
Good evening and welcome to the Town of Buxton's Selectmen Meeting for November 6, 2024. Call the meeting to order at 7 o'clock. Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of prior meeting minutes for October 30th, 2024.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 4 with 1 absent. Discussions held between 4 and 7. We had 4 different realtors come in and we talked to them about selling some tax-acquired property and had a good conversation with them. And we'll be meeting with them again on the 20th, I believe. And we also talked to Patty McKenna, our CEO, about releasing some funds for a subdivision and some rules that, ordinances that are going to be changed in June. And the planning board will be having public hearings on that. So that's something that's going to be coming up. Projects and issues, Chad.
Yes, well, I'm sure quite a few of you other guys will be filling us in with some similar things, but I was here yesterday for the voting. I think everybody else was too. I stopped in I think I came around 1 o'clock, and the line was pretty well wrapped around the building at that point in time. But I will say it was ran very efficiently. Inside of here, just want to give a special thanks to all those that helped, from Dana Deering, John Myers, all the folks that were handling the ballots at the time. Just things went super smooth, and I heard there was no problems, no issues. The second largest turnout the town of Buxton's had for voter turnout. It wasn't the first. 2020 was the largest turnout by about 8 votes, I think it was. But I thought for sure from what I saw that everybody was saying it was wrapped around the building all day. I thought for sure it was going to be higher than that. But so very, very well done by the crews involved. Also to talk to Kevin Kimball, the crew has been out doing a lot of work still, and also they've been working at one of the ancient cemeteries over on, I can never remember if it's Deering Road or Deering Drive, but anyhow, they've been working on a cemetery, cleaning out the brush that was a little bit more I could tackle, so kudos to them.
Yeah, so I did have a pretty busy week this week, along with Chad. I just want to reiterate everything he just said about all the staff that helped with the election. We did have a full day yesterday. A lot of people, the line was wrapped around the building, a lot going on, and so a lot of people worked tirelessly throughout a good portion of the night last night, so just thank everybody for doing that. Did speak with Hunter Cox, our GA, our HR, but he was doing GA with a resident in our community. Just talked through that to make sure that we were allocating the funds appropriately. So I had that conversation with him. Came into the office this week with Patty and Nate Schools, our fire chief, discussing development that's going on in our town, the developments that are coming in our town, and just brainstorming on people that have large parcels of land in our town who want to help family members. How could we do anything to help these people? It makes it difficult. We discussed that tonight at the select board a little bit, but that's just some of the things we talked about, and yeah, so that was pretty much my week.
Tom?
Yep, also like to repeat what Chad and Mark said about the staff in here, and also the fire police and fire department that helped with the traffic control. I mean, I was here at 6 o'clock in the morning, and there was way more people in line than I could afford to wait for at that time of day, so I went to work and came back at night, and it was about the same, so I had time to wait then, but traffic was smooth, and everyone was in a decent mood as far, considering they had to come and wait in line for a half hour or more, but so that was a great job. And Monday night, the committee for the public safety building design went to Wyndham and toured that with the fire chief and police chief in Wyndham, and they have a recent remodel of an existing building with an addition on it, much more, in my opinion, to size and scale than what we saw in Scarborough. Scarborough was very nice, but Wyndham's was well done, and they went over, and both chiefs were involved with the design and the whole process with it, so they were able to give us a lot of points on how they save money, and they used the building together and kind of walked us through all the pluses, and they have very few things they don't like with it, which is a good thing to hear. So that's about it for me.
As everybody else has said, I thought they did a great job yesterday. There were people coming outside asking if anybody hadn't registered and taking them right in instead of waiting for them to get inside. It seemed like it was going very smooth, and they all did a great job. And talked to Kevin Kimball about a couple things over on Old Orchard Road, and he is taking care of them. The gate was falling down, and he fixed that. And they're just cleaning up some of the parks, Ball Parks and Pleasant Point, cleaning up some of the leaves and just doing a good job and making sure everything's ready for winter. Old business. Dog licenses are available now through December 31st. After that, there'll be a late fee. There'll be a rabies clinic Saturday, December 7th, 2024, from 1 to 3 o'clock at the Buxton Public Works Garage. $8 per vaccine, cash only. Dogs must be on a leash, cats must be in a carrier. You can call the town hall if you need any more information than that. Thank you. New business, there'll be a flag retiring ceremony at the American Legion Post 130 on Route 4A in Hollis on November 10th at 2 p.m. If you have an old flag and you would like it to be retired, you can drop it off at Ray's Garage in Buxton on 112 or Jason's Garage on 117 in Hollis. Or you can go to the flags retiring ceremony. Executive orders by initiative. Executive order 2425001028, in order to approve an abatement for real estate taxes for 2024-2025 in the amount of $930.85 for map 3, lot 32F.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 3, 1 abstaining and 1 absent. Executive order by initiative. Executive order 2425001031, in order to release the existing standby letter of credit number 20009844 from TD Bank on behalf of Dearborn Brother Construction in the amount of $630,850.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 4 with 1 absent. Executive order 2425001032, in order to reduce the existing letter of credit number 20010694 for Dearborn Brother Construction by the amount of $432,198 to $75,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 4 with 1 absent. Accounts payable and payroll warrant. Executive order 2425001029, in order approving expenditures are documented in payroll warrant 37.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 4 with 1 absent. And that amount was $99,223.69. Executive order 2425001030, an order approving expenditures as documented in accounts payable warrant 38.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 4 with 1 absent. Next meeting of the boards, the next selectmen meeting will be Wednesday, November 13th, 2024 at 7 p.m. The next planning board meeting will be held Tuesday, November 12th, 2024 at 7 p.m. And the reason that is changing from Monday to Tuesday is because Monday is Veterans Day. So it'll be on Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. Any other business?
Just, David, I'd like to make mention that the payroll warrant was $59,149.80.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Any public questions or comments?
Dave Harmon, Buxton. We'll start with last week. They had a settlement for Tickle Way. What was the settlement? I've had, I don't know how many people ask me this week, yeah, they did a settlement, but what was it? They never said anything.
Yeah, I think, I think we were advised by our attorney not to mention anything, but it was a settlement on the, basically the road. That's what the settlement was basically on.
Isn't that public information if it was a,
Well, I think we had to wait to make everything signed.
I know it was a settlement on the road, but is there anything that says what the settlement was? That's what people
Yeah,
that talk to me were asking about.
Hammerhead,
well, are we able to tell that, though?
I wouldn't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why she said for us to, do you guys remember?
No.
I would have to get back to you, Dave. She told us not to mention anything for some particular,
I think it isn't signed yet.
right, or something.
I think after it's all signed and sealed.
It's not signed yet.
Is it that what it
I
was?
thought it was after everything was all signed and everybody's in agreement with everything, then we could make it more in public.
And did we signed it, did they sign it, or
We did sign an executive order afterwards. I just think we should make sure before we say
Right.
anything.
Yeah, we'll get back to you, Dave. We'll find out if we can mention
All right.
anything.
The two things that you had tonight for Dearborn Brothers, just out of curiosity, what are those?
Those are letters of credit that developer has to put up for like a guarantee that they're gonna complete the project and build it per plan. And last year Dearborn's was released down to, I believe it was around 50,000. There was no executive order to do that because all that was left was the surface pavement on the road. And then now that they're done with the surface paving, that the entire 600 and whatever thousand, that was the one on Waterman Road. And the second one was on Pease Road, the reduction down, so there's still a letter of credit from their bank for 75,000 for the surface pavement next year and the shouldering for the road.
So that's just money that they've put up, guaranteed money that they're gonna
They're gonna complete the project.
They're gonna-
Right,
do the road and,
right. They have to do that, and then the bank issues a letter of credit to the town of Buxton for the amount of the project. And then as they complete certain phases, like to base pavement and get ready for development, gets released down to whatever the balance is. So the town always has enough to make sure that the road's completed and not left half complete.
yep. Okay, just curious.
Yep.
Anybody else have a question or comment?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mark Blyer. I just want to take this opportunity to thank all the voters from Hollis, Buxton, Cornish, and Leamington who elected me as a House of Representative members for the District 138 for my fourth term. Buxton is split kind of in two, and so is Hollis, and I share that with Representative Nathan Carlo, who also was elected into office yesterday. And so I'm just here to thank the voters and mention that I did stop and speak with the Select Board in Hollis today to see if there's anything that they need legislatively coming in the next legislative session. I'm hoping to spend some time with Leamington at some point here before Cloutier date, and also Cornish. And so I just want to make mention to the people in the public that if there's anything that you would like to see done within the legislature this coming term, requests, this is the time to do that, where it's time sensitive. I don't know what Cloutier date is. It's usually, mid-December, where we have to put our bills in that would be looked at through the legislative process. And so ideas need to be presented prior to that. There is a way to get ideas or bills in a later date, but it's a lot more difficult to do that. So people that are listening, if you have things that you'd like to have done within the legislature, my name is Mark Blyer, and I'm willing to help whoever is my constituent to do so. So thank you for your vote, appreciate it, and look look forward to a good next couple years. Thank you.
There's no executive sessions after this meeting? Anything?
None.
I'll take a motion for adjournment at 7:17.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 4 with 1 absent. Thank you very much and have a safe week.